सर्वेभ्यः अद्य MA द्वितीयवर्षस्य सिद्धान्तकौमुदीवर्गे प्रथमः पाठः डिसेम्बर् मासस्य 15 दिनाङ्कः। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायमधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयं नमस्कृत्य तदुक्तिः परिभाव्य च वैयाकरणसिद्धान्तकौमुदीयं विरच्यते। Can you not hear me well? Is there any... Okay. How many people here have not attended my first year Samasa classes? Yeah, I know messaging. Priya, welcome back. Long time since. Okay. Okay, the rest I think no. Okay, we'll start the classes with a brief introduction to Samasas. It's the same thing which I did before the first year classes, the essential concepts which everybody needs to know before we do Samasas. So I thought just as a recap, we'll do this introduction part and then we'll do a quick recap of what you should have learned in the first year syllabus before we enter the second year syllabus. So as you know, I think the second year syllabus will start from Upapada Samasas. So we've already covered Avyayi Bhava and half of Tatpurusha, all the Samanya Tatpurusha until the Pradisama. So we'll do a quick introduction of the basic concepts of Samasas. So for people who have not used this tool before, I think most of you would have except a few who attended only the MA classes. So there is an option to raise your hand. There is one hand symbol, which if you have any questions, you can either raise your hand or you can type in your questions in the chat window, which is at the bottom. There is a panel on your right, so at the bottom there is a chat window, so you can either use that to type in or you can raise your hand, so you can either unmute you or answer your questions. So anytime, please feel free to ask anything to be repeated or if you have any questions. It's okay even if you have questions from the part which is covered earlier, you can still ask them. So, Samasa. समासः एक वृत्तिः वृत्तिः नाम का इति द्रष्टव्यं। संस्कृते भाषायाम् अथवा व्याकरणे पञ्चवृत्तयः सन्ति। वृत्तिः नाम का इति चेत् समुदायशक्त्या विशिष्ट एकार्थप्रतिपादिका वृत्तिः इति वृत्तेः लक्षणम्। समुदायशक्त्या, so there is in vritti, so the first thing is there is a samudaya, either prakriti pratyaya or two words, two or more words. If you take samasa, there are more words. So samudaya shaktya, by the capacity of the group as a whole to represent vishishta ekartha pratipadika, a single meaning which is different from the meanings of each of the constituents. So if you have two different words, say Pitam Ambaram Yasyasaha, it is more obvious in Bahurihi, but it is there in all vrittis. So Pitam Ambaram Yasyasaha Pitambaraha iti samasah kriyate. Pitam Ambaram iti padayoh samudayah Pitambara ityasya asti. Kintu Pita shabdasya arthah Pita varnaha, Ambara shabdasya arthah vastram. किन्तु पीताम्बर इति समासेन कश्चन विशिष्टः अर्थः प्रतीयते. So it is something more than what is given by the individual components. This is very obvious in Bahuvrihi, but even in other cases, even when you say Rajyaha Purushaha and Raja Purushaha, according to grammar, there is a separate meaning which is conveyed by the samudaya as a whole. It is not just individuals. Okay, like it is like saying that the power of two individuals combined is more than what it would be individual. Okay. The sum of parts, the whole is more than the sum of its parts. That is exactly what is vritti. Samudaya shaktya vishishta ekartha pratipadika vrittihi. Etadrishyah vrittayah panchadha. There are 5 kinds of vrittis which are there. So krit vrittihi. Krit iti pratyayah. Dhatubhyah pratyayah vidhiyante. Ting pratyayah bhinnaha sarvepi krit pratyayah. पचति इति पाचकः तत्र पच इति धातुः अस्ति नुल् इति प्रत्ययः अस्ति प्रत्ययस्य अर्थः कर्ता पच इति धातोः अर्थः व्यापारः पाचकः इत्युक्ते यः पाकं करोति या व्यक्तिः पाकं करोति सः पाचकः इत्युच्यते. सो कृदन्त इस् कन्सिडर्ड टू बी अ वृत्ति. तद्धितवृत्ति तथैव तद्धितप्रत्ययः धातुभ्यः तत्प्रत्ययः प्रातिपदिकेभ्यः तद्धितप्रत्ययः. दशरथस्य अपत्यं दाशरथिः. दाशरथी इति तद्धितवृत्तिः. समासः राज्ञः पुरुषः राजपुरुषः समासः वृत्तिः. एकशेषः यत्र द्वयोः पदयोः समस्तयोः एकमेव पदं शिष्यते एकशेषः. So one is left, the other is not heard. माता च पिता च इत्यनयोः एकशेषे पितरौ पितृशब्द एव शिष्यते मातृशब्दः न श्रूयते अतः एकशेषः. So ekashesha is not a samasa. You have ekashesha in your syllabus, but it is not a samasa. Sanadyanta dhatavah धातुभ्यः पुनः इच्छार्थे अन्येषु अर्थेषु च केचन प्रत्ययाः विधीयन्ते. पठितुम् इच्छति पिपठिष्यति. So there are many of these. You have jigyasa, pipasa, all those are san pratyayanta. So there are 12 pratyayas. San, kyach, kamyach, mich, min, etc. So they are all combined under sanadyanta dhatu vritti. So these are called the 5 vrittis, among which samasa is one. So vigraha namakaha, vrittihi vigraha. There are 2 basic concepts which are common to all of these. So vigraha, vrityarthavabodhakam vakyam vigraha. Yena vakyena vrittehe arthaha uchyate, saha vigraha ityuchyate. So a sentence which gives the meaning of this. For example, pachakaha iti vrittihi, pachati iti pachakaha. So he who cooks. सर्वासु वृत्तिषु भवति. दशरथस्य अपत्यं दाशरथिः इति वृत्तिः दशरथस्य अपत्यम् इति विग्रहः. राजपुरुषः इति वृत्तिः राज्ञः पुरुषः इति विग्रहः. So vigraha is common to all the vrittis, not just a samasa, to all. So it is a sentence which gives the meaning of the vritti. So vigraha vakya avayava padarthebhyah parah anyah yoyam vishishtah ekarthah tat pratipadika vrittihi. So the power of vritti lies in representing a meaning, ekarthah. So when there are more components to convey meaning as one whole, vishishtah, which is distinct from the meaning of each of the components. Vigraha vakya avayava padarthebhyah parah anyah yoyam vishishtah ekarthah tat pratipadika vrittihi. So that is the capacity of vritti. So under that we have the samasas. Samasanam samasah iti samasasya. Samasa iti padasya vigrahah. Samasah ityapi vrittihi. Krudantapah shabdah. Tasya vigrahavakyam samasanam. So to combine samasa. Anekasya padasya ekapadi bhavanam samasah. So this is a general definition which we do. If you look at Panini, he does not define what is a samasa. He does not try to say ekapadi bhavanam va samasanam va kimapi na diyate Paninina. Paninina kimuchyate. So if you look at it, I'll come back to this. Prak kadarat samasaha ityadhikaraha. So Paninina kevalam ekam adhikara sutram vidhiyate. So hopefully you are all familiar with the different kinds of sutras. Adhikara Sutra is one that covers a range of other sutras. It does not carry a separate meaning of its own, but it operates along a range of sutras. It is like a heading. Okay? So Prakadara Samasaha. द्वितीयाध्यायस्य प्रथमपादे तृतीयं सूत्रम् इतः आरभ्य कडाराः कर्मधारये प्राक् कडारात् कडाराः कर्मधारये इति सूत्रमस्ति द्वितीयाध्यायस्य द्वितीयपादस्य 38तमं सूत्रं सो तत्सूत्रपर्यन्तं समासाधिकारः so Panini simply states that whatever is told in these two padas, so the first and second pada of the second chapter of the Ashtadhyayi. So whatever is told in these two sutras will be called samasa. Okay, that is his definition. You can see, I mean, even as we go on Tatpurusha Bahuvrihi, so he does not go into the semantic part, that is the meaning of it. He does not do it as per, I mean, he does not define what is a samasa. He just says these are samasas. Similarly, Bahuvrihi, he does not say Anyapadartha Pradhanaha Bahuvrihi, because it is not something which holds good. It is just a general statement, as we will see later again. It is just a general statement which may hold good in a majority of cases, but not in all. So he just makes some set of samasas and he gives a name, samya, as Bahuvrihi or Tatpurusha or Dvandva. Okay. So these are not anartha samyas, and it is not that you can define according to the meaning what is a samasa. I mean, what is each kind of a samasa. So these, whatever we see, I mean, samasanam, samasaha, etc., they are all not from the sutras. Right? So they are just, I mean, in this introduction part, I am not going as per any text. It is just a general introduction. So as a general definition, we can say, anekasya padasya ekapadi bhavanam, where more than one word combines to form a single word is what is a samasa. Sitayaha patihi asti vigraha. So that is the explanation. Sitayaha patihi, the husband of Sita. Sitapati iti samastam padam. Vrittihi. Tatpurusha samasaha. The samasa is called Tatpurusha, where we find that Sita was an independent word, Pati was an independent word. What is a word? Padam nama kim? Yes. Right. Suptingantam padam is the basic definition which we should have. So pada is either a subanta or a tinganta. So anekasya padasya sitayaha patihi. Here you define, I mean, you identify the pada by two supratyaya. Sitayaha ityatra gnas pratyaya asti, pati ityasya supratyaya asti, bhinne pade. Sitapati ityasya samastat padat ekah supratyaya. So now there is a single word carrying a single supratyaya which is Sitapati. Anekasya padasya ekapadi bhavanam samasaha. So Sitayaha patihi iti vigraha, Sitapatihi iti samastam padam, tatpurusha samasaha. So Panini ritya prakkadarat samasaha इत्यनेन द्वितीयाध्यायस्य प्रथमपादे द्वितीयपादे च विद्यमानैः सूत्रैः यद्यत् प्रतिपादितं तत्सर्वं समासपदेन अभिधीयते. So समाससम्बद्धाः केचन साधारणनियमाः. सुबन्तानामेव समासः, a very basic rule. Subantanam samasaha, to tingantanam, two tingantas, even though tinganta is a pada. So that is why the definition which was given is not very accurate. Anekasya padasya, not every word can combine in a samasa. Tingantanam samasaha nasti iti sadharana niyama. Subantena saha tingantasya samasaha api na bhavati. Sup supa samasyate ityeva. Saha supa iti sutram. Since you already learned the sutras, I am using some sutras. Saha supa iti sutram. So द्वितीयाध्याये पश्यामश्चेत् समर्थः पदविधिः सुभामन्त्रिते पराङ्गवत्सरे प्राक्तडारात् समासः सः सुपा सुभामन्त्रिते इत्यस्मात् सुप् इति अनुवर्तते. सुबन्तं सुबन्तेन समस्यते इत्यर्थः. सर्वत्र starting from here in the entire samasa prakarana, again we have this as an adhikara. सः सुपा नाम सुबन्तेन सह समासः. So a word will combine with a subanta. So on a general note, almost 98% of the samasas are between subantas. There are a few exceptions. One exception is what we call upapada samasa, where the vigraha is given as kumbham karoti. So generally we say kumbham karoti iti kumbhakaraha. But technically even here it is not a samasa with a tinganta. Tingantena saha samasaha na. Kumbham karoti iti upapada samase, kumbha iti shabdasya krudantena kara shabdena samasaha na tu tingantena. Okay. We will see this again as we come to the details of upapada samasa. So here it is not directly a samasa with a tinganta. Okay. Karoti iti tingantena samasaha na. I am asvapada vigraha iti chite kumbha kara iti padadvayam tayoh samasaha bhavati. So there are a few exceptions to these. Khadata modata ityatra tingantayoh samasaha. Khadata modata iti yasyam kriyayam. So this is an idiom, okay, where we say it refers to an occasion where the words khadata modata, khadata is eat, modata is enjoy, are used frequently. Say there is some special occasion, say a dinner which is being arranged, a party where the words are being used. So there, to refer to that occasion itself, we have the thing as khadata modata. Okay, it's a special case where tinganta, khadata modata iti lot lakare vidyamane tingante tayoh samasaha drishyate. Evameva ehi yavam ityadishu tinganta subantayva samasaha drishyate. These are called kevala samasas. As I said, they are very, very, very rare. Not even 1% of all samasas fall under this category. Okay. So as a general rule, subantanam eva samasaha. Subantasya subantena samasaha ityeva sadharana niyama. Khagaha is similar to kumbhakara. Yes, khe gacchati iti khagaha. It is a upada samasa. You have kha and the kha is a subanta and you have a krita pratyaya. Yes, amen. That way it is simple. These are not upapada samasas. Khadata modata and ehiyavam are not upapada samasas. They are called what we call the kevala samasa. We come to the classification of samasas, what we call a kevala samasa. There is actually no sutra which gives the samasa. There are a couple of vartikas which allow for the formation of such compounds. They are not classified under any category of Tatpurusha or Bahuvehi or Manva. It is just a kevala samasa. So the first rule, subandasya subantena samasaha. Samanyataha dvayoh samasaha. Always when you are trying to split compounds, 2 by 2. You first take the first two words and make a samasa, and that samasa will combine with the next word. That will combine with the next word. Sanskrit, the speciality of Sanskrit is we have the option for making huge samasas. I mean, huge means literally, that which is probably unimagined in any other language. You can have say 3 or 4 lines of a single word, which is a samastapada. Because you can go on combining, making samasas. Okay. Of course, there should be meaning when it conveys the meaning. If you look at the Gadya Kavyas, like say Bana or Dandi, you find such instances where there are huge samasas. But it does not mean you take all the words and combine them together. Okay, you just go step by step. Okay. So the steps are, you take the 2, make a samasa, then take that word and combine, add 1. Okay. So that is how we generally make a samasa. Raja Purusha Agamanam. Raja Purusha Agamanam iti त्रीणि पदानि सन्ति. तत्र कथम् आदौ राज्ञः पुरुषः राजपुरुषः, राजपुरुषस्य आगमनं राजपुरुषागमनं. You can add one more. You can add pratiksha. Rajapurushagamanasya pratiksha, Rajapurushagamana pratiksha, and so on. But you cannot make a samasa together as Rajyaha Purushasya Agamanasya pratiksha. That samasa is wrong. Okay. The samasa is between 2 and 2. generally. Again, I mean, all these have exceptions. Dvandva samase tu yugapad bahunamapi padanam samasah bhavitum arhati. In dvandva, we can add many together. Say Ramascha Lakshmanascha Bharatascha Shatrughnascha Rama Lakshmana Bharata Shatrughnaha Ityetat bhavitum arhati. So this is possible in dvandva. Because dvandva is for conjunction, you can put in more than one. But generally, if you are taking Tatpurusha or Bahubrehi or the other cases, it is two words at a time. There is a question. Khadata modata is a subanta. Yes. Samasaha subanta eva. Khadata modata ityasti kriya. It's a strilinga word. You add the ta pratyaya, it becomes like Rama. You have khadata modata. Subanta eva. Samasaha sarvada subanta eva bhavati. Yatohi krittadhita samasascha ityanena pratipadika samya. As soon as we do a samasa, it becomes a pratipadika. We add a pratyaya, it becomes a subanta. Samarthayoreva samasaha iti अग्रिमः नियमः. प्रथमः सुबन्तयोरेव समासः, द्वितीयः द्वयोर्द्वयोः युगपत् समासः, तृतीयः समर्थयोरेव समासः. This is what is given by Panini first. Okay. समर्थः पदविधिः इत्येव आरभ्यते सः पादः. पदविधिः यत्र पदयोः अथवा पदस्य विधिः क्रियते तत्र समर्थाश्रितः बोध्यः. सामर्थ्यं परस्पर अन्वितयोः सुबन्तयोरेव समासः. So what exactly is samarthya? We saw last time there are two kinds of samarthya, ekarthi bhava and vyapeksha. So samarthya is required for both a sentence and a samasa. Even for making a correct sentence, there is samarthya. I mean, you can only combine words which are linked to each other. You cannot simply put some random words and make a sentence. Okay? So even in a sentence, each word has to be related. So that is what we call the vyapeksha samarthya. Whereas the ekarthi bhava samarthya is what is there in a samasa. Okay? So the capacity of two words to combine and convey a single meaning. Ekarthi bhava. Ekam artham pratipadayitum samarthyam yadbhavati tadeva ekarthi bhava samarthyam ityuchyate. So paraspara anvitayoreva. Udaharanam rajnyah putraha rajaputraha, son of a king. So इति इत्यत्र परस्पर अन्वयः अस्ति. राजा is related to putra, putra is related to rajan, so we do the samasa rajaputraha इति. यदि परस्पर अन्वयः नास्ति तत्र समासः न भवति. Standard example which we give is भवति दर्शनं राज्ञः पुत्रश्चोरस्य धावति. राज्ञः दर्शनं भवति सति सप्तमी प्रयोगः. On seeing the king, राज्ञः दर्शनं भवति. Chorasya putraha dhavati. The son of the thief runs away. So he runs away on seeing the king. Tatra api rajnyaha putraha ityasti. If you have rajnyaha, you have putraha. But they are not related to each other. Rajnyaha ityasya darshane anvayaha. Putraha ityasya chore anvayaha. Chorasya putraha rajnyaha darshanam. Atra bhavati darshanam rajaputraha iti na bhavati. It's very obvious. So this is what we call the ekarthi bhava samarthya. Capacity or the potential of two words to combine and convey a single related meaning is samarthya. So you cannot simply take any two words and combine them. So the meaning or the capacity, the samarthya between them is very, very important. Okay. So rajaputrasya putra padasya cha paraspara anvaya bhava samasaha na bhavati. So three basic rules to be kept in mind whenever we do a samasa. Subantanam samasaha, dvayordvayos samasaha, samarthanam samasaha. So purvapadam, uttarapadam, very obvious. The purvatra shruyamanam padam purvapadam, uttaratra shruyamanam padam uttarapadam. Chorat bhayam asti. Chora iti purvapadam, bhayam iti uttarapadam. Very basic. But the thing to be kept in mind is Bahutra samaseshu purvapadasya niyamah bhavati. You have studied many of these, I think, in the first year. Upasarjanam purvam, that which is an upasarjana, is generally put first. Okay, Rajadanta dishu param. Dantanam raja, rajadantaha. So there are some cases where it will be para. So there are specific rules which with regard to Purvapada and Uttarapada, which have to be kept in mind. Whether we say Chorat Bhayam or say Bhayam Chorat, Samasta Padam to Chora Bhayam ityeva bhavati. Bhaya Shabdasya Purvanipatah nasti. Chora Bhayam ityeva. Rajnyaha Putraha Rajaputraha. Putraha Rajnyaha Rajaputraha. Okay, so in both cases the samasa is the same. In the Vigraha, whatever is the order, the Samasta Pada is the same in this case, Rajaputraha. In most cases it is the same. There are a few cases where it might vary. Harishcha Harashcha Hariharau. Harashcha Harishcha Hariharau. Tatrapi niyamaha asti. Hariharau ityeva samasaha. Harahari iti na bhavati. Okay. So there are specific rules for Purva Nipata. That is what we call the Purva Nipata. A word to become a Purva Pada. There are specific rules. So there are cases where Ubhayatha Bhavitam Arhati. Arthat Kukkutascha Mayoricha Kukkuta Mayoryau asti. Mayorija Kukkutascha Mayura Kukkutau ityapi Bhavitam Arhati. Ubhayathapi. Depending on the Vigraha, the samasa might change. But in a majority of the cases, the order will be fixed. Samasa prakriya ka adau subantanam samasaha. So you take subantas, two subantas, rajyaha putraha sitayaha patihi, whatever. So samase kriyamane kim bhavati purvottara padayohu suprivaktihi lupyate. Subantaha ityukte supratyayah asti. Purvapada kachana vibhakti va kashchana vibhakti pratyayah shruyate. Uttarapadat kashchana vibhakti pratyayah shruyate. Ubhayohu pratyayohu lopaha. Kim sutram? Does anybody remember? Suji?
Namaste. Supo dhatu pratipadicayoho.
Satyam. Supo dhatu pratipadicayoho iti sutram. Dhatu pratipadicayoho supaha lopaha bhavati ityanena. Because you do a samasa, समस्त पदस्य कृत्तथित समासाश्च इत्यनेन प्रातिपदिक संज्ञा भवति. अतः तन्मध्ये विद्यमानः सुप्रत्ययः लुप्यते. सुपो धातु प्रातिपदिकयोः इत्यनेन लोपः. सीतायाः पतिः ङस् षष्ठी विभक्ति प्रत्ययः सीता इति प्रातिपदिकात् सु इति प्रथमा विभक्ति प्रत्ययः पति शब्दात् सीतापति इति समस्तं पदं. तत्र ङस् प्रत्ययस्य सुप्रत्ययस्य च सुपो धातु प्रातिपदिकयोः इत्यनेन लोपः. इदानीं समस्त पदात् पुनः सुप्विभक्तिः योज्यते. So we add a new sup pratyaya to the samasta pada. Okay, so that pratyaya will depend on the meaning, the linga, vachana, etc. Okay, so depending on it, Sitapati. If you want to say Rajnyaha Putraha, Rajaputraha, Rajaputra iti samastam padam, tatah jas pratyayah bhavati. Rajaputrena gamyate ityukte Rajaputra iti samastam padam. Tatrapi Rajyaha Putraha Raja Nas Putrasu bhavati. Nasaha supratyayasya cha lopaha Rajaputra iti sthute tatah ta pratyayah. Okay, so we add a new pratyaya. It is not the same pratyaya which is being retained. Especially it is not the pratyaya of the Uttarapada which is being retained. Even though Sitayaha patihi Sita patihi patihi iti shruyate, अत्र विद्यमानः प्रत्ययः भिन्नः अवयवे विद्यमानः प्रत्ययः भिन्नः. Okay, so the pratyaya on the avayavas is always deleted, with the only exception of alup samasa. The pratyaya of the components is always deleted, and there is a new pratyaya which is being added to the samasta pada as a whole. Because if you cannot just retain the pratyaya from the previous component, because that pratyaya is added only on pati, so it conveys the meaning of only pati. Okay, so now we need a pratyaya which conveys the linga and vachana of the samasta pada. So it is a new pratyaya. Samasta padat nutanataya subvibhaktihi yujyate, depending on the meaning and other conditions of the samasta pada. So how do we do a samasa? Which are the, say if you have a samasa, what are the different things which have to be known? Adau samasa vidhayakam shastram. Is there a sutra which allows for a particular samasa. It's important because there are some cases where the meaning might be, say for example, the famous example is the word Guru Dakshina. So it is the Dakshina which is given to the Guru. Vakya kimuchate Gurave Dakshina diyate. Dakshina is given to the Guru. Chaturthi vibhakti upayuchyate. Kintu chaturthyantasya samasah na bhavati, because there is no shastra. Chaturthi tadarthartha balihita sukha rakshitaihi is sutra. So tadartha artha balihita sukha rakshita etaihi shabdaihi eva chaturthyantam samasyate. Dakshina shabdena chaturthyantasya samasah na vihitah. Vidhayakam shastram nasti ityatah. Yadyapi gurave dakshina iti vyasta prayogah sadhu. The vigraha is correct. I mean, you can use Gurave Dakshina, but you cannot combine these two words to form Guru Dakshina. Samarthyam asti, suvantatvam asti, sarvam asti, tadhapi samasaha na bhavati. Chaturthi samasaha na bhavati. Gurave Dakshina iti sthite Guru Dakshina iti na bhavati. Guroho Dakshina, Guru Dakshina. Guru Sambandhini Dakshina. So Guru Dakshina as a samasa is possible. But it is not Chaturthi samasa, it is a Shashti samasa, Guroho Dakshina. Gurave Dakshina as a Vigraha is possible. But Gurave Dakshina is not the Vigraha for Guru Dakshina. Okay? So that is what, I mean, this is this part which makes samasa slightly complicated. Because where there are cases where like this, the Vyasta Prayoga might seem correct. I mean, it might be correct. But the samasa might not happen. So the most important thing in samasa prakarana is to know the rules. Okay, the sutrani jnatavyani. Samasa vidhayakam shastram. Yatra shastram asti tatraiva samasah kartum shakyah. Yadi shastram nasti, there are some general samasas like shashti. So shashtyantam subantena samasyate. Shashti can generally combine with any subanta. So that will be the default. But for specific samasas like tritiya tatpurusha, chaturthi tatpurusha, etc., we need the shastra. So the important thing in learning the samasa prakarana is to also know the ashtadhyayi. Okay, it is the easiest way. So the samasa prakarana is not very huge in the ashtadhyayi. It's only 2 padas. Okay, the first pada has some 72 sutras. The second has some 38 sutras. The 2.1 and 2.2. So together it's less than 100 sutras for, I mean, slightly more than 100 maybe, for the samasas. So it's very easy if you go by the Ashtadhyayi. If you think of Tritiya Samasa, there are some 7 or 8 sutras. If you can recollect those, you will know easily where it will fit in and if it will fit in at all. So Samasa Vidhayakam Shastram Kim iti Adau Jnatavyam. Tataha Purvapada Nirnayaha. Vigraha asti Samasaha Krataha. Purvapadam Kim Bhavet iti Nirnayaha. Tatrapi there are not much. There are some 5 or 6 sutras in all which cover Purvanipata, that is, which decide which word should come first. So if you recollect that, we can know which to place first. Harishcha, Harashcha, iti bhavatu. Harashcha, Harishcha, you have Hari, Hara. Okay. Supaha lope krute, Hari, Hara, iti bhavati. Achama, Hara, Hari, iti bhavati. Tatra Purvanipataha kasya. Dvandve ghi, ityasti. Ghisamnya kam padam. Dvandve Purvapadam bhavati ityataha. Purvatra Hari Shabda eva bhavati, iti nirnaya. Tataha samastapadasya lingasya nirnayah kartavyah. What is the linga of the samastapada? This again will depend on the kind of the samasa. So, trayanam lokanam samaharaha ityasti. Loka shabdaha pullinge, kintu triloka iti shabdaha strilinge, triloki iti bhavati. So this will depend, okay, on different samasas. Tatpurushe linga vidhayakani sutrani bhavanti, bahuvrihau bhinnani, dvandve bhinnani ityadi. So these are all the different aspects which you should know before we can make a samasa. Tataha purvapade kadachit visheshaha bhavati. There are some special karyas which are told for the purvapada. Dirgha rajjuhu ityasti. Dirgha rajjuhu iti samasaha. Vigrahe dirgha iti akarantam shruyate. Samasetu dirgha rajjuhu ityeva bhavati. Katham iti setu pumvad bhavaha iti asti. So where we have studied all this in the first year, the Strilinga word will take on the Pullinga. For example, Bhavatyaha putraha, it is Strilinge sthitepi, Bhavat putraha ityeva bhavati, sarvanamnaha pumvad bhavaha ityadi. So this is one of the specialities which might happen. So Rajnyaha putraha ityasti, तत्र राजन् पुत्र इति भवति राजन् इति प्रातिपदिकं राज्ञः इत्यत्र नकारान्तं प्रातिपदिकं राजन् पुत्र इति प्रातिपदिकं समस्ते तु राजपुत्रः nakarah lupyate. The nakara is not heard in the samasa. So there are certain such karyas which are intended for the purvapada. So we should know if there is any such special thing which applies for the purvapada. Uttarapade kadachit visheshaha bhavanti. Kashyaha raja asti kashi rajan iti nakarantam. Kintu kashi raja iti na bhavati kashi rajaha iti bhavati. So nakarantasya tatra akarantatvam sampadyate. This is what we call as samasanta. There are certain pratyayas which are added at the end of the samasa to modify the final letter or the ending of the samasa. So there are certain special karyas for the uttarapada. Sarva ratrihi asti. Sarva ratraha iti bhavati. Evameva navaratraha, the festival. Even though we call it as Navaratri, the actual word is Navaratra, Navaratrotsavaha ityeva. Sakarantatvam pullingatvam bhavati. So there are different things which can happen there. And then there are things which can happen in between the two. That is Sandhi. There are two words. So Gananam Ishaha. You have Gana, Isha. Sandhi bhavati, you have Ganesha. So there are things for only the Purvapada. There are karyas for the Uttarapada. There are karyas which involve both, like a sandhi, mostly a sandhi which might happen. So if you remember, samase samhita nitya. Sandhi happens when there is samhita, right? Parasandhikarsha samhita, varnanam atishayitaha sannidhihi. Sacha samhita, samhita ekapade nitya, nitya dhatu upasargayohu, nitya samase. So it is a compulsory samhita in a samasa, which means that the sandhi is also compulsory. If it is a sentence, you can say iti api or ityapi. Tatra sandhim kartum akartum va swatantriyam vidyate. Kintu gana ishaha iti sthite sandhihi bhavatyeva. It is compulsory, so it has to be Ganeshaha. You cannot keep it separate as Gana Isha. So we should compulsorily know the rules of sandhi to make sure that we combine the different words correctly. And samasta padad vibhakti utpattihi. Ka vibhakti bhavet. Finally, you have to add a vibhakti to the samasa. So which is the vibhakti and what is the karya? What will be the rupa? So Sita Pati ityasti chaturthi vibhakto kim rupam. What is the rupa of Sita Pati? Chaturthi ekavachana. सीता पत्ये और सीता पतये. Yes, Sushil.
सीता पतये.
पतये.
सीता पतये.
पति शब्दस्य केवलस्य पति शब्दस्य पत्ये इति रूपम्. किंतु समासे तु सीतापतये हरये इतिवत् पतये इति भवति. So you should know what is the vibhakti and what is the form, the nama, the namapada prakarana, to know which is the right form. Okay, so all these are involved in a samasa. That is when a samasa is complete. If you just join Sitaya Pati, Sitapati, it is not a pada yet, and you cannot use something which is not a pada. So you have to go till the end. So all these are things. First thing, what is there a shastra which gives the samasa? Second thing, which is the one which comes first? Purvapadasya nirnayaha, tataha lingadi nirnayaha. Samase linga nirnayaha, purvapadasya vishesha karyani, uttarapadasya vishesha karyani, sandhi pravritini karyani, samasta padad vibhakti utpattihi. So all these, or at least till the uttarapada vishesha, are covered in the samasa prakarana. If you look at the entire thing, starting from Vibhava till the end of Samasantas and Sarva Samasa Sesha. So Samasa Prakarana of the Siddhanta Kaumudi will cover all the Samasa Vidhayaka Shastras. It will also cover Purvapada Niyamaha, Linga Vachana Visheshaha api uchyante, Purvapada Visheshaha, Uttarapada Visheshaha, Sarvepu uchyante. So the only thing is Sandhi will not be told because Sandhi Prakaranam Purvameva Adhitam. Vibhakti Vishayepi Nochyate etohi Vibhakti अर्थात सुबंत प्रकरण पूर्वमेव अधीतम. So the last two sections will not be covered in the Samasa Prakarana because they have already been covered in the Siddhanta Kaumudi. The rest is what is the subject matter of the Samasa Prakarana of the Kaumudi. So there is also some basic thing to be known about a Vigraha Vakya. Vigraha Pratyartha Avabodhakam Vakyam Vigraha. So Vigraha is of two kinds, what we call a Swapada Vigraha and an Aswapada Vigraha. So Vigraha Dvedha Bhavitum Arhati. Yatra Samasa Ghatakaihi Padaihi Eva Samasasya Arthaha Varnyate. Tatra Swapada Vigraha. Samasa Ghataka Pada Sahitam Vakyam. Where the Vigraha involves only those words which are also involved in the samasa. Sitayaha patihi, Sita patihi. Sita pati iti padadvayam samase shruyate. Vigrahepi tadeva padadvayam shruyate. Sita pati, Sitayaha patihi. So, swapada vigraha. Samasasya swapadaihi. The same words which are used in the samasa, they are used to explain the meaning. Because you add the vibhakti and you explain the meaning, then it becomes a swapada vigraha. There are also cases Aswapada Vigraha. So there are words other than those involved in the samasa which are used to explain the samasa. Samasa Ghataka Padani Vihaya Padantarena Padantareva Yatra Samasasya Arthaha Varnyate. Samasa Ghataka Pada Rahitam Vakyam, where the padas of the samasa do not take place. Krishnasya Samipam Upakrishnam iti Avyibhava Samasaha. Samase Upa Krishna iti padadvayam shruyate. Upa iti avyayam, Krishna iti padam shruyate. Kintu Vigraha Vakye Krishnasya Samipam, Samipa Shabdaha uchyate, natu Krishnasya Upa. You cannot make a Vigraha saying Krishnasya Upa because it does not convey the meaning. Pratyarthasya avabodhaha na bhavati. Atayeva bhinnaihi padaihi Vigraha yatra kriyate tatra aswapada Vigraha iti uchyate. So this is also seen in some other cases. Wherever we have Aswapada Vigraha, we call it a Nitya Samasa. Again, so the Samasa is compulsory because it is only the Samasa which can convey the meaning, the special meaning. Upakrishnam iti Samasena, Krishnasya Samipam ityarthaha bodhyate. Kintu, Krishnasya Upa iti Vigraha yadi kriyate, tarhi tena vyasta prayogena saha arthaha na gamyate. There is a speciality of the samasa. It is only a samasa which is capable of conveying that meaning. You cannot use the vigraha to convey the meaning. That is why we used some other word to convey that meaning. And this samasa is called a nitya samasa. You cannot split the samasa by the same words. Swapada vigraha na shakyate. So it's a compulsory samasa. To indicate the meaning of that samasa, we add the vigraha called Krishnasya Samipam. This does not mean that a samasa is between Krishna and Samipa. Okay, it is not between the words Krishna and Samipa. So Vigraha is totally different, Samasa is totally different. Because we need to understand the vritti, we are using a Vigraha which is something other than the words which are used in the vritti. Okay, so Aswapada Vigraha, Nitya Samasaha. Likewise we see the Upapada Samasa, that is also what we call a Nitya Samasa. Kumbham Karoti, Kumbhakaraha. You cannot say Kumbhasya Karaha, Kumbhakaraha iti na bhavati. Kumbham karoti iti aswapada vigraha. Yatohi karoti iti padam kumbhakara ityatra nasti. Aswapada vigraha nitya samasaha. So now coming to just a brief classification of samasas. Samasaha, kevala samasaha, vishesha samasaha iti dvedha. Okay, there are two kinds where there is a special name which is given to a samasa. We call it as a vishesha samasa. Where it's just a samasa which does not carry a particular name, we call it as a kevala samasa. Okay? So examples of kevala samasa we already saw. Khadata modata, ehi avam, there are such bhuta purva, etc. So they are all called kevala samasa because in the Vagarthaviva is not a Nitya Samasa. Is it a Nitya Samasa? It's not. The Samasa itself is there optional. Ivena saha samasaha vibhakti alokascha iti vartikena samasaha kriyate. Kintu tatra Nitya Samasaha iti. Is it? Oh. Surprising. I look it up. I'm not sure about this because the Vagartha Vivatata Samasah Bhavati va na va ityatraiva matavhedaः santi. Yadi samasah tarhi nitya samasah. Drishta vada. What basis he calls it a nitya samasah. Okay, so kevala samasah yatra. What we mean is Paninihi अधिकारेण for example अव्ययीभावश्च इति अधिकारः अस्ति तस्मिन् अधिकारे ये समासाः प्रोक्ताः ते सर्वे अव्ययीभावः इति कथ्यन्ते एवमेव तत्पुरुषाधिकारः द्वन्द्वाधिकारः बहुव्रीह्यधिकारः. So samasas which fall outside the purview of any of these adhikaras will be called kevala samasas. They do not have any special name, okay, but they are samasas. Whereas vishesha samasas are of four kinds. Ashtadhyayam chaturtha samasah vibhajyate. So abhyayibhavah, tatpurushah, bahuvrihihi, dvandvaha. So these are the four adhikaras which are in the Ashtadhyayi. So you cannot define each of these. It is just an adhikara which runs. Abhyayibhava samasah, tatpurusha samasah, bahuvrihihi, dvandvaha. Tatra antarbhedaah santi. Abhyayibhave arthamanusritya trayastrimshat bhedaah uchyante. 33 kinds of abhyayibhava depending on the meaning. So the first sutra itself, Avyayam, Vibhakti, Samipa, Samriddhi, Vritti, etc. You have a lot of meanings which are intended, and there are other kinds. Tatpurushe, Samanya Tatpurushaha, Arthat, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Ityadayah Santi. Karmadharayaha, Tatpurushasya Antarbhedaha. Tatpurushaha, Samanadhikaranaha, Karmadharayaha. So Tatpurusha, where both the words are in the same Vibhakti, is called Karmadharaya. So Karmadharaya is not a separate type, so it is a subtype of Tatpurusha. Evameva Dviguhu, Sankhya Purvaha Dviguhu. Yatra Tatpurushe Sankhyamasakam Purvapadam Bhavati Saha Dviguhu. So it is also not a different kind. Nai Prabhatayah, there is Nai Samasaha, Upapada Samasaha, Pradi Samasaha, Gati Samasaha. So all these fall under the Adhikara of Tatpurusha. So they are all basically Tatpurusha Samasas. So they just have some special names depending on the components. So Bahuvrihav Samanyaha asti Visheshaha asti. Okay, Samanyaha, there is Dvitiyartha, Tritiyartha, etc. And there are special kinds of Bahuvriha Samasa. So Dvandve Itaretaraha Samaharaha iti Dvaivikhyam. Samahara Dvandvaha Itaretara Dvandvaha. So these are the different categories in which Samasas are studied. Okay, so till the Nai Prabhataya. Somewhere, I have covered somewhere till the half of the Nai Prabhataya. Right? First year, we have done the Kevala Samasas, Sahasapayati Samasaha, Vartikani Santi, Vishesha Samashesha, Avyayibhavasya Sarvepi Bhedaha Adhitaha, Tatpurushe Anye Sarvepi Adhitaha, Nai Samasaha Adhitaha, Ku Samasaha Adhitaha, Ku Gati Pradayaha, Pradi Samasaha, Gati Samasaha, Ku Samasaha, Tavat Paryantam Adhitam, Upavara Samasaha, Tadarabhya Adhyatavya. So Bahuvrihi and Dvandva. All these will be covered in this year. There is something called Ekashesha. It's already said. It is not a samasa. Ekashesha samasaha na bhinna vritti. Vritti panchake ekasheshasyapi antarbhavaha asti. So Dvandva samasasya apavadaha. It is an exception to Dvandva. Mata cha pita cha tasthate. Mata pitarau iti bhavet. Dvandve. Yatha Ramakrishnaha. Ramakrishnav. तथा माता पितरौ इति भवेत् किन्तु प्रयोगे केवलं पितृशब्दः श्रूयते इति कृत्वा एकशेषः एकस्य शब्दस्य शेषः अतः पितरौ भवति. एवं भ्राता च स्वसा च ब्रदर एंड सिस्टर टुगेदर नोन एज भ्रातरौ हंसश्च हंसी च हंसौ. सो अयम् एकशेषः. So Upapada Samasa, as I said, is in Nai Prabhatayah. There are Nai and other Samasas. It is under the Nai Prabhataya. There is Nai, Gati, Ku, Pradi, etc. So Ekashesha is a separate Prakarana which is also studied. We are also studying Ekashesha under the syllabus. So Ekashesha is the Aluk Samasaha, Aluk Samasa Prakaranam ityapi asti. Ayam Pruthak Samasaha no. It is not a special kind which is other than those. Among the Samasas itself, Samase Krate, Tatpurusheva Bahuvriho Vakrate, We already saw samanyatah kim bhavati purvottara padayoh vibhakti lupyate. The vibhakti on both the purvapada and the uttarapada is deleted. So kvachit purvapadasya vibhaktehe lopah na bhavati. Stokat muktah panchami tatpurusha samasah. It is a tatpurusha samasa. Stoka mukta ityasti. Tatra purvapadasya stokat ityasya vibhakti pratyayasya lopah na bhavati. A look. Subodhata pratipadikayoh ityanena look. Look is nothing but lopa. Pratyayasya look shlu lupah. Pratyayasya lopah eva look iti abhidhiyate. Subodhata pratipadikayoh ityanena samanyatah purvottara padayoh vibhakti lupyate. Yatra look na bhavati. Tadeva aluk. Na look aluk. So where there is no lopa of the pratyaya, it's only on the purvapada. Okay, so that is what we call the aluk samasa. Aluguttara pade. Uttara pade pare purvapadasya vibhaktehe lopah na bhavati. Purvapadasya aluk bhavati. So tadeva aluk samasa. So it is not a separate category. So there are special sutras which give. There are certain sutras which give aluk. So samasa will fall into one of the four categories. But since there is a special rupa, the form is different, it is treated as a separate prakarana in the aluk samasa. Atmane padam ityasti. Atmane padam atmane iti chaturthi vibhakti chaturthyantam padashabdena savasyate. Tatra atmane iti chaturthi vibhaktehe lopah nasti. Atmane padam ityeva rupam. So that is an example of this. So you have that is chaturthi tatpurusha. Samasa is still chaturthi tatpurusha. It is not, I mean, you cannot just say it is an aluk samasa. Chaturthi tatpurushaha tatra chaturthi vibhaktehe aluk. Yudhishthiraha. Yudhi sthiraha ityasti. Tatra saptamyaha aluk. So bahuvrihau bhavati kanthe kalaha itisthite bahuvrihau aluk drishyate. Vanecharaha upapada samase aluk drishyate. So nitya samasa we just saw. It is also not a separate samasa. There are several cases where he gives avyayam vibhakti ityadivihi chaturbhihi sutraihi. Okay, so there is vibhasha. That is the key point. There is a vibhasha adhikara which starts in the first part of the second chapter. Avyayi bhavaha. Avyayam vibhakti ityadi sutrani samapya. Ekadasham sutram vibhasha. So what this sutra does is, it makes all samasas as optional. All samasas which follow after that are vibhasha, mahavibhasha. Ataha sarvatra samaseshu vigrahaha bhavati samasaha api bhavitum arhati. Tatah purvam avyayam vibhakti samipa ityadivihi chaturbhihi sutraihi nitya samasaha. It is a compulsory samasa. So anyatrapi, even in other cases where there is a samya, if there is a samasa in samya, okay, if the samasa is a name, so then we cannot separate it. So tatra nitya samasaha, upapada samase nitya samasaha ityadayah drishyate. So nitya samase prayena asvapada vigrahaha iti niyamaha. So there was one question which was raised, which I look it up and answer. So asamartha samasaha ityate asti kvachit. This is not this. So we already saw samarthah padavidhihi. Yatra parasparayoh samarthyam bhavati paraspara anvitayoh subantayoh tatraiva samasah kriyate. Kintu kvachit anmaya bhavevi samasah drishyate. A very very rare case, but it is still there. Asuryam pashyaha rajadaraha iti prayogah asti. Rajadaraha, the wife of the king, asuryam pashyaha. Suryam na pashyanti. They are so well protected that they do not even see the sunlight. That is, they are not exposed at any time. Ityarthe asuryam pashyaha iti. Suryam na pashyanti. So atra nayaha pashyanti iti kriyaya saha anvayaha. Right? So the nai there is related to the pashyanti. They do not see. It is not that asuryam pashyanti. It is not that they see something other than the surya. They do not see the sun. So na ityasya pashyanti ityanena avyayah anvayaha natu surya shabdena. Tathapi surya shabdena saha samasaha drishyate. Asuryam pashyaha iti ayameva asamartha samasaha iti uchyate. So you come across that term sometimes. So where it is where there is no samarthya, we still have a samasa. As a very extremely rare case. This is because of certain Panini himself gives certain indications of such samasas. So they happen only in those cases. Samasartha. You have two words. Okay. Prayena dvayoh samasaha iti uktatvat padadvayam tu bhavatyeva पूर्वपदम उत्तरपदम इति. पूर्वपदस्य स्वीयः अर्थः कश्चित् भवति, उत्तरपदस्य पृथक् अर्थः भवति. So among these, क्वचित् पूर्वपदार्थस्य प्राधान्यं, क्वचित् उत्तरपदार्थस्य. So we see that once we do the samasa will convey a separate special meaning. विशिष्ट एकार्थी भावः भवत्येव. तथापि क्वचित् पूर्वपदार्थस्य प्राधान्यं दृश्यते, क्वचित् उत्तरपदार्थस्य प्राधान्यं. So how do we decide what is pradhana? Pradhanyam nama kim? Kriyaya saha anvayah pradhanyam. So that which is directly related with the kriya is called pradhana. Because in Vyakarana Siddhanta, kriya eva pradhanam, vyaparasya eva pradhanyam. Tena vyaparena saha yasya padarthasya anvayah, sakshat anvayah bhavati, saha pradhanam ityuchyate. Rajaputraha gacchati अस्ति. राज्ञः पुत्रः गच्छति. राजन् इति पदस्य भिन्नः अर्थः, पुत्रशब्दस्य अर्थः. गमनक्रियायां कस्य अन्वयः? Is it the king who goes or the son who goes? राजपुत्रः गच्छति इत्युक्ते पुत्रशब्दस्यैव गमनक्रियायाम् अन्वयः, न तु राज्ञः. साक्षात् राज्ञः अन्वयः नास्ति. The king might not go, he must still stay. राजपुत्रः गच्छति इत्युक्ते पुत्र एव गच्छति, न तु राजा. अतः पुत्रपदार्थस्य प्राधान्यं. This is what we call the pradhanya. So based on this, samasas are, we define the samasa. Prayah uttarapadartha pradhanah tatpurushah. Mostly, so the praya is the key word there. This is not a compulsory niyama. Okay. So prayah, in most of the cases, uttarapadartha pradhanah tatpurushah. So uttarapadasya arthah kriyaya anvitah bhavati. Yatha राजपुत्रः गच्छति, तत्पुरुषः पुत्रशब्दस्य क्रियया अन्वयः. एवं अन्यत्रापि. Okay, in most tatpurushas you can see that the uttara padartha which is being related to the kriya. Prayah anya padartha pradhanah bahuvrihi. So bahuvrihu samasa aghatakasya anyasya padasya arthah kriyaya anvitah bhavati. Pītam ambaram yasya saha pītambarah agacchati. Okay. So it is not the color, the yellow color which is coming, not the cloth which is coming. Somebody who wears that yellow cloth. Pītambaradhari anyaha kaschit agacchati. Ataha anya padartha pradhanah nama samasa ghatakani yani padani tadvihaya anya padarthasya kriyasana anvayah. So mostly bahuvrihi is anya padartha pradhana. That is why we use the yasya saha. Okay, this is not an asvapada vigraha. Pītam ambaram ityeva. Yasya saha ityanena anya padarthasya. So he who has or he who owns this pīta ambara. Okay, so that is just to indicate the anya padartha. Prayah ubhaya padartha pradhanah dvandvaha. So dvandva, mostly we see that both or all, if there are more than one words, all of them are involved in the kriya. So Rama Lakshmanau gacchataha ityukte Ramasyapi gamanakriya anvayah drishyate, Lakshmanasyapi drishyate. So because of this, it is ubhaya padartha pradhana. Avyayi bhavaha purva padartha pradhana. Mostly in an avyayi bhava, we see that it is the meaning of the purva pada which is important. Krishnasya samīpam upakrishnam. So Krishne iti adhikrishnam ityadishu. So there the avyaya upa conveys the meaning of samipa. The avyaya adhi conveys the meaning of the vibhakti artha in Krishna. Adhikrishnam. Krishnena saha sakrishnam, along with Krishna. So it is not just Krishna which is important. In all these cases you have Krishna. Kintu Krishnasya pradhanyam na. Krishnasya samipeva, Krishneva, Krishnena sahava. It is that which is important because that is that which is modified. Okay. So Krishna is a common factor in all these. But the meaning is different depending on the meaning of the Purva Padartha. That is why Purva Padartha Pradhanaha Avyayi Bhavaha. the most important factor, prayikaha niyamaha. These are the ones which have been told in the Mahabhashya. Paninina nochyante, kintu Mahabhashya etad uchyate. Prayena purapadartha pradhanaha avyayibhavaha ityadayaha. And it is always generally, it's a general rule. There are exceptions. For example, Krishnam atikrantaha, atikrishnaha, he who excels Krishna. Tatra Krishna padarthasya pradhanyam na atikrishnaha agacchati ityukte Krishnaha na gacchati. Krishnam yaha atikrantaha sa gacchati. Ataha ati shabdasya pradhanyam, ati padarthasya pradhanyam, purva padartha pradhanaha tatpurushaha drishyate. Dvava trayova dvitraha, so 2 or 3 ityarthe. Ubhaya padartha pradhanaha bahuvrihi drishyate. This is also seen in case of avyayi bhava. So there are cases where you see that there is not purva padartha pradhana. Okay. So this is about the basics of samasas, the basic concepts which we need to know before we move on into the samasas. Any questions? Yes.
Yeah. You talked about when you make the samasa, you make only the pratipadika.
Make only the?
Pratipadika, right?
Yeah.
Or the Tripadita samasa, we have to treat the samasa as the not the samasa padam, but
sorry, I did not get your question.
okay, we keep saying samastam padam. The padam only after you add the pratipadika after forming the stem with the words after deleting the pratyaya.
Yeah.
So why do we keep saying that making samasa
Samasta pada is the pada after we add the vibhakti again. Okay, so initially we delete the pratyaya, but there is a vibhakti pada pratyaya which is added on the samasa. I mean, once you combine the two words, you add a pada, then only you use it. So that is what we call the samasta pada. Sita patihi iti samastam padamapi, because it has a supratyaya of its own. Okay, since it becomes a pratipadika, we add a supratyaya and then it becomes a samasta pada.
So in Panini's definition, Tripadita samasascha, he considers the samasa as a pratipadikam or equivalent.
He says that samasa is a pratipadika. That is the sutra which says it is a which says that a samasa will become a pratipadika. Samasa, once you have the Sitayaha patihi, you delete the pratyayas, there is Sita pati, so that is a samasa. The samasasya prithatira samasascha ityanena pratipadikatvam. That is what Panini is referring to. Once you combine them, it becomes a pratipadika. Once it becomes a pratipadika, we add the supratyaya and we make it a pada, so we refer it to as a samasta pada. Okay. So the samasa is actually the pratipadika itself.
Okay. So it takes all the supratyas only and Sita pataye.
Yes, depending on the meaning, it can take on all the 21 pratyayas.
Okay.
Any other questions? No. Nitya Samasa, that is a compulsory Nitya Samasa. Before the Mahavibhasha, because it is before the Mahavibhasha, those 4 sutras of Avyayi Bhava are Nitya Samasas. Because they are before the Vibhashadhikara. But even under the Vibhashadhikara, as I said, there are certain cases where samasa is compulsory. If there is a samasa in samnya, it is a Nitya Samasa. Anupapata Samasa is a Nitya Samasa, etc. Okay? It is not only in Avyayi Bhava. Even in Tatpurusha, Upapata Samasa is a Tatpurusha, it is a Nitya Samasa. So it is, happens in all other cases also. Basically, the meaning of Nitya Samasa is that the words, if separated, cannot convey the meaning. Okay, say kumbhasya akarah ityukte saharthah na bodhyate. It is the Shabda Shakti. The words when separated do not have the capacity to convey that meaning. Okay, that is why there is a Nitya Samasa. The meaning intended is conveyed only when they are part of the Samasa and not when they are separated. So that is why we use something else to explain that Samasa. Yes, Sujan?
Yeah, you mentioned about word like Atmane Padam, where Saptami is explicit there, deleted. And under what sutra it is covered?
So there is a special sutra for that Vyakarana. I forgot the sutra. Vyakaranakhayam. Let us say it first. Vyakaranakhayam chaturthyaha. Chaturthyaha aluk. The chaturthyanta is not there. The chaturthi vibhakti is not deleted when it refers to a technical term of Vyakarana. So Parasmai Padam and Atmane Padam are both derived from that. The samasa itself is done because of the sutra. The sutra eva pramanam. Nyapakam tadrisha samasaha bhavati. So there is a special sutra for that. Vyakaranakhayam chaturthya. Okay. So in the next class, we will do a quick recap of what has been covered in Samasa Prakarana so far. It's a very quick recap of just what are all we have studied. And then we'll start with Upapada Samasas. Nimittran namaskritya tadatti paribhagya cha vayakana siddhanta kaumudiyam virachyate